about the most from this lineup that OG's turning up with this game 3?
The most concerning part is just that the team fight is going to be ridiculously hard, I think. And I just feel like their draft comes down too much to how well can this Chen play? What can he do? I've never seen Misha's Chen, so I'm hoping that he's really, really good at it. He's played fantastic this series overall. But there's a lot of weight on his shoulders to have big impact in the early game.
Sure. And when you look at Tundra's lineup, is there, where's sort of the area that this Misha Chen's going to be able to abuse? Is there any sort of heroes that are going to struggle with early sort of moves from the Chen?
I mean, you could argue that Invoker needs a little bit of time to really get online fully, but he is going to be running an Urn already. He's got it in his quick buy, so that leaves me to think that this Quaswex Invoker coming online earlier than an Exort would, even though he has Primal Roar. Probably not going to go into Exort build. So it's tough to say. It's tough to say how OG are going to find a weakness here. But laning shenanigans might be the way, because Undying is so strong against strength heroes. You want to not match up 2 strength heroes against them.
And we'll see if they're able to avoid that, OG.
Yeah, they're sending Razor top, so it's a good way. They're dodging, sending the Sand King into CK. Razor is going to be top, helped out by the Treant Protector. But Tree still a strength hero who might be struggling a little bit against the Undying decay spam.
And all in all, the TA, we saw last game 9 pop off on it. You reckon that this time round it's a very different sort of setup for a TA to be thrown into, and there's rather a few more difficulties this game for a Templar Assassin?
Yeah, last game I didn't see almost a way to die. It's so clean, and here you can die to pretty much anything. So this is a very different draft.
We'll see, obviously, with the setup top, that means that down bottom can have Misha alongside Amar against Snake King and 33, Beastmaster, Death Prophet duo.
Yeah, I mean, this is pretty good matchup for Sand King against the Beastmaster. Should be a nice lane for him. So top, we just see sort of the carries fighting each other and then supports fighting. But as we expect, the Undying is just too big and bad for a Treant to really fight.
Yeah, I mean, Fighters having a great time trading with the tree. No question about it. It's not too much Tiger can do. Punching into him when the decays are building up, giving Fada that strength to trade back.
Yeah, just kind of farming away as the CK, but Yuragi dealing right clicks wherever he can. Also got to be careful not standing in the Treant queue. They deal damage.
I'm going to try and make a go here. As soon as they hit level 2, dragging back Yuragi into the range of the Tombstone, Yuragi's going to go down. No hesitation there from Tundra. Very, very quick to make that play, pulling in Yuragi close enough so the range of the Tombstone would catch him. They strike immediately. That
is a huge start, getting that first blood. Also, Razor, if he doesn't win laning stage, is a hard hero to play. So this first kill that they find here, Fada and Skeeter making good work together. And we see Chen is using his creep to stack. Yeah, exactly. Stacking this small camp right now and gonna try and stack up the... Yeah, they stack the Ancient and Triangle. So at least TA will have a lot to fall back on. We'll see if she can get equal level farm that we saw earlier from the Beastmaster farming, stacking for her. But that means he's fighting without a creep. Chen is, He also took that range creep, so that range creep is a creep they didn't farm themselves.
So going to try and make the jump onto Snake King, but that Siphon on Amar, he's able to withstand that damage. We're seeing so far as well over in the mid lane. Is this normally expected early levels for the Invoker to have a bit of an edge against the TA?
Invoker shouldn't really win against TA. He's just playing really good. I've said it before during this tournament that 9, he has come in playing really well. He's using the EMPs to great effect. And yeah, he's pressuring a little bit, but again, another stack was made in the triangle. We see Undying bullying away the Treant.
And do you imagine from, obviously, bottom lane, Amar, he's not going to have any further control. 33 is fine. Yeah, this game, with regards to Tundra's lineup and the lane setups, do you see them having the opportunity to get over into that triangle around the timing that TA is going to back up and look to farm?
I think we could see that, yeah. I think their heroes could definitely run over there, especially if Skeeter has a good game on his CK, getting, level 6 by the time. If he has Phantasm, then he can definitely be quite powerful. And Quaswex Invoker is always ready to make rotations, so he can run over there. And every minute, we see it again. That's a little range creep. There he goes. Doesn't go for the double stack this time. Only stacks the Ancients, but that's the priority. So long as you get the Ancients, I think you're happy.
BZM sitting a little low here, and out bottle charges.
He has Refraction ready, and you can refract after Tornado, so you don't have to worry that much.
Top lane, similar move that we had earlier going on. The tombstones drop down. Yuragi taken out in the lane once more. They're even going to be able to turn over towards Tiger. Mango's pop. Skeeter's going to have his spells ready to go in a second. Another Chaos Bolt out. This time they'll be able to take down the two, maybe. Yep, they've still got the Rift held on. They're pulling back.
Yeah,
trying to kill him off. They'll get him. Fada's in with the final hit. Double kill from up top. I mean, they're smashing this lane, and as you say, this has got to be a great concern when you put your carry on a Razor and on the top lane.
Yeah, for sure. And he TP's back top. He's not changing up the lanes. He's staying there. But this is a killing spree Fada in the start.
Yeah.
He's definitely happy with that. He's investing a lot back into consumables, though. It's the stonks with the mangoes, with the clarities, you know, trying to help out.
He's crushing this top lane and making sure that Skeeter can hit the creeps. See, it's actually not that different between the two cores up there, despite the kills that have been going the way of Tundra.
So far, even though Misha has stacked a lot, I haven't seen really that much else from the Chen so far, I feel.
Sure, it's just mainly been preparing the engine. He's going to TP up onto the top lane. Maybe so he can offer up that extra bit of power to turn things around.
He's got the ice armor, you know, he's going to help out the Sand King a little bit, ice armoring up. He's also scouting, I guess, with the range grip. EMP misses.
Watch the top. Yuragi going for the link. They're able to back off and break it. Pulling Yuragi back underneath the tombstone. Hinman Tiger trying to focus it down to take it out. The living armor giving a bit of safety for Yuragi. Extra bit of burst armor as well, of course, coming in from back up at the Chen. Fada, he's going to be the one to go down. Tiger and Yuragi are able to turn, and as we're seeing this time round, they can keep Yuragi safe. That extra bit of buff up from the ice armor. So Misha able to make a bit of a difference this time.
It was tactical, you know. Now you got the killing spree returned onto Yuragi. All is well, right? You ended the streak. All jokes aside, I think Razor desperately needed that because this early game has been rough here. But it helps him a little bit. TA being scouted by DP, Snaking just kind of hanging around.
And if anything, just sort of saying that, you know, he's ready to be there when Tundra wants to charge up and contest this area of the map.
They want to bring everyone. Yeah, everyone is looking like Undying is moving in.
They've got to get it quick, yeah. BZM, he's managed to get these neutrals down to about half HP, but indeed Tundra, watch off with the combo. Nine not able to catch BZM.
And another trap.
Snaking should be pretty dead here. He's going to be incredibly slowed down by the grass. Fada tries to heal him up with Soul Rip, but it's too much damage. There's kill off Snaking. The initial attempt here from Tundra to stop OG from farming their ancient triangle is unsuccessful, as BZM is going to be able to get the space to continue to finish this off.
Yeah, that's really nice. Really nice for him. He keeps farming, of course. Gotta be happy just jungling away. We already see Invoker got more from the lane creeps, but he hasn't broken into any form of jungle farming yet. As Quaswex, of course, he's mostly gonna be looking for kills.
Quick bounce forward on the mid.
Surprised he didn't finish Magic Wand yet on TA. Still doesn't have it.
Actually top, Yuragi. Again, will be protected. It's getting harder and harder for Tundra to kill off Razor. A lot of abilities being put to the effort of keeping Yuragi buffed up. So Fada and they can't really commit on him right now. And bottom lane, Amar toying with the idea of popping an epicenter.
This Vanguard is making him quite tanky though. But the axes are doing damage. Sentry spam.
BZM. In the mid, I mean, 9 has he got the combo up again soon? He does, but BZM will retreat. Get himself back to the jungle. Not quite in a shape to clear up the Ancients, though.
Yeah, he lost so much mana to a lot of EMPs, and he didn't go for the magic stick that I was talking about earlier. He kind of needs it to get more refractions out. 9 doing a fantastic job, honestly. He's 500 gold ahead, mid against the TA.
Again, another cold snap and an EMP. Being quite the nuisance for BZM in mid.
Yeah, and meanwhile we see we see Amar just pump faking.
Watching. And he got very close there to letting it go.
Yeah, you can channel it for a while. That was such a huge buff to Sanking ulti.
Oh, yeah, back in the day.
Yeah. Before, that would be a wasted ulti right there. Right now, we see a lot of jungling going on the side of Tundra, though. They're farming their own Ancients. We've been talking about Radiant Ancients, but he just farmed a stack on 33.
On top, Fada. Getting chased down by Yuragi. Yuragi will get the kill, but Nine's going to be in with the counterplay. Living Armor comes out onto Yuragi. And they've got the Tornado. Skeeter's in as well. There's no chance for Yuragi to survive this time round.
And the kill goes to Fada again, the Tombstone. Fada has killed Razor every time.
And what's he up to now? Yeah, 4-2-0 Fada. He's having quite the time. Amar, maybe seeing if he can go for an epicenter from the trees, but Snaking's playing at a distance.
Yep. Nice to just put the Death Prophet down here so she can get her Exorcism, because she needs that experience. She's halfway, level 6. So she found a lane to just sit on. The downside is this lane she has to listen to Epicenter all the time.
That's true. That's true. Amar trying to get in their heads. Even sending out the tips as well. Trying to do everything he can to try and throw them off their game. It's getting closer and closer towards the Blink Dagger. BZM's been able to finish off the stack here. Dragon Lance will be done.
Yeah, he farmed. I mean, he got a total now of like about 1,700 golds with this creep as well. Yeah, there we go. So he farmed a lot of the jungle, but look at the net worth. He's still just barely ahead of the Invoker. They're like 100 gold away from each other. So if you're farming jungle, but you're not getting the lane farm, it doesn't really feel like a win. You want to get both when you're TA. So I think Tundra have done a good job contesting the TA, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, without doubt, it's not quite the same beginning as we saw from Nine's TA.
I mean, like, every hero apart from Beastmaster has been there in the triangle at this point. Apart from CK, I guess, wasn't there? But they ran in everyone else to try and slow her down.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
But there's a lot of jungling going on Tundra, just hitting with Skeeter, of course, going for that armlet build on a CK.
Down bottom. Snake is going to start putting the pressure onto the tower.
Okay.
And onto Amar. Evergrove comes out. Amar turns back over with the Burrow Strike. 33 will be able to get the roar off. So Snakey, can he finish off the kill? He can't. The Crypt Swarm's not enough damage. Amar's able to survive. OG, they'll be able to hold this tower, get the two of them. And of course, with the living armor, they'll look to put this tower back into a bit of a better shape. Tornado. Ooh! The good attempt there. Read the angle perfectly. But as it was, Amar able to dodge it and survive.
Yeah, he gets out safely. Very nice for him. He's going to have his Blink Dagger with that. And ulti is up in 20 seconds. So good timing for him. He just went back to base. He can go out somewhere and make a play. Also like how he has 4 sentry wards on Sand King. He does not want people to see him in his sandstorm.
Of course, these were paid for by Misha.
Sponsored. Feels good.
Back down to the bottom lane Tundra. They want to try and finish this tier 1 tower off.
Yeah. A curious thing I want to point out is that 33 didn't go for the Helm of the Overlord, which is the normal build we see on Beastmaster. Instead goes for the Helm of Dominator back into an Orchid. So realizing it's a very good power spike item that falls off a bit when BKBs come online. I like it.
Got Amar ready for the trees. He's going to look to go. He gets a beautiful line in with the two of them. Burrow Strike out to 33 and Snaking. 33 trying to get the axes thrown out, but he's dying here to the damage of the Sandstorm. The hits from BZM. Double kill for the TA. Chase down now over towards Fada. As they've got the chase, they've got the damage. BZM picks up all 3 kills as OG will push back Tundra once more in this bottom lane.
Wow, really nice. That was a good blink reveal right there. Amar with some good patience, waiting for a nice opportunity to jump in. Could have jumped earlier, but he was holding it until it felt like the perfect timing. And his team was ready to do the damage.
Now we'll have this once more.
Yeah. And there he goes. And even lined them up a little bit, so TA got a Psyblade in there.
And huge amounts of damage. Nine had to back off. He could not stick around to try and bring any of them down. OG barely taking any damage at all back their way. There's 9. Yeah. Great time to turn up. with the Dragon Lance. So he knows that's all he needs to be able to have the range to get that damage done.
This is concerning for Tundra, though, because you want to really get those towers against Treant. If you fail to get the tower, he's going to start healing them up. The tier 1 tower bottom, it's getting back there, you know. He's spamming the living armor on it. That's level 4 living armor. This is the build that Lacoste, you know, was talking about, that we saw from Celery very often, maxing out living armor and Nature's Grasp.
I mean, yeah, it's sort of a question whether Tundra's going to come down here again, because I think BZM last time round, you know, he's doing it with a Dragon Lance. He's going to be doing it with a full Deso, really, next time the push comes in. So back on track to hitting those timings and getting that sort of boosted farm that you want to roll with as a TA. He's at the top of the net worth.
He's very farmed, but the game, you're not in the clear yet. There's still, like, CK has been farming away. He hasn't died a single time, and he went armlet into Midas.
Yeah, do you like this? Going for the Midas.
I talked to you about this, right?
You said you were a fan of the Midas pickup on this hero.
Yeah, this specific build right here with the armlet power treads and then back into Midas so that you get really, really nice and farmed. The attack speed works so well for your illusions. So CK just confidently playing his own game, even though TA is having a good start.
Yeah.
He can just keep farming himself as well. Living arm, doing work.
But I mean, is this something that you think OG is going to be able to punish? Because of course, with this in mind, Tundra, they are running 2 cores going for the Midas builder.
Yeah, they are. It's a bit of a greedy play by Tundra, but yeah, maybe OG can hit a bit of a timing here, as Chen, you know, has maxed out Holy Persuasion now and the Blink Dagger on Sand King. Perhaps they can start playing for more than just equal farm. They took the top tower. Perhaps they can pressure for tier 2 a bit, or go mid tier 1. Seems to be the call even.
There we go, Staking. Getting the Ghost out, knows that he needs that extra bit of punch to take this tower down and finally remove it before OG's able to keep it alive once more.
Oh, Tundra want to defend mid. They're moving for it. They smoke towards mid.
So they're going to be able to get there in time. Skeeter tries to start things off. Got the combo out onto BZM.
Yeah, a bit of mistiming. They stunned him and then tornadoed him, so they didn't get value from CK stun.
There's a lot of backup for BZM, so they can't really commit any further. Jiragi's also got the full BKB, so he's very happy to join these fights now for OG.
Yeah, a lot of heroes just kind of standing around, but since the Tombstone was committed, they're going straight towards Roche. No Tombstone is a pretty big opportunity. OG playing with a little bit of urgency in their style, and I like it. Yeah,
this is it. Yeah, this is going to be feeling pretty nice against CK and an Invoker. They need a bit of time to get their Midas plus the next item really online. They know Skeeter's not going to want to turn up to any action quite yet. He's very close to his Midas. We'll have it nearly done. 9 tries to interrupt a little bit with the Tornado, but there's no chance of contesting this. OG, they'll secure Roche and the Aegis onto BZM.
Yep, buying Midas against Chen feels a little bit better. You're not going to run around holding your Midas against the Chen, but sometimes you're going to Midas his creeps, you know, that's going to happen.
It's certainly going to happen.
But AG secured, of course, on TA with the OG now taking over the top jungle. Snaking found a lot of time, by the way, to just sit bottom as Death Prophet. He's level 10, just about now. It's getting a little bit more farm than the rest of the supports.
See now, TA, BZM with that Aegis, how much OG's going to be able to force. Very close to the Blink Dagger on TA.
Yep.
Could definitely go for a tier 2. I mean, it's still at a point where it might be hard for Tundra to really come in with a defense.
I'd still like to see the BKB before Blink Dagger in this game as well. It's not bad. There's even the Orchid on Beastmaster at this point, so that's one more thing that you might need it against. It's always an option when you want to push tier 2 towers. It makes you a lot stronger.
Onto the tier 2 top they go. Skeeter will TP over.
Yeah, just taunting.
And has got Phantasm if they do want to try and fight into OG.
Yeah, both teams looking like they want to fight. Everyone is up here right now. Tombstone going to be a big important placement here for Fada. Looks like he wants to throw it down.
And looks to set things up on a BZM. They go straight away. Snaking's in with the Ghost. Gets the silence down to the two of them. But Amar jumps straight over with the epicenter towards Snaking. The Overgrowth coming out as well as they lock down Tundra. 3 dead. As OG, they've not lost anyone quite yet. It's only Fada and Skeeter left alive, and they've got to run. The meld hit comes in onto Fada. They clean up a 4 for OG, and Skeeter, he's not going to get the chance to escape. Amar's back in with another burrow strike. Everybody dead on Tundra. OG, they'll take this tower. BZM's game getting incredibly pumped up now with the Ultra Q.
Yeah,
played by the TA.
I mean, everyone survived. They can just go high ground now. That was a disaster fight for Tundra. I think they got a little bit too close with their Death Prophet going down really fast. He didn't have a chance to keep the exorcism going. Everyone kind of stacked up and just died to Amar, is what it feels like. Of course, TA doing the damage, but Amar set it up in a nice way.
Yeah, they got solid control between Amar and Tiger.
And tier 3 tower down, going for the range tracks.
Everybody's back up on Tundra, but lacking a few of the ultimates, those key spells that gave them any sort of chance in a fight.
Yeah, they're still Aegis, so it's not an easy fight to take. Are we gonna see OG back off, or do they want to try? They seem like they want to stay. BZM still feels confident.
Gonna go for the drag back onto the TA. Trying to start things off, see if they can take BZM down the once. He's going to turn with the big hit onto Snaky, but Snaky with the siphons and the Ghost Scepters keeping himself alive for now. Raw comes out, pushes back onto the two of them at the side. BZM still keeping that Aegis intact. Refraction's back up. He's not even going to lose it quite yet. As he's ready to jump back over, knows that the Ghost Scepter's on cooldown, gets in onto Snaking. Couple of hits and the Death Prophet's gone.
Yeah, beautiful there. And the BKB keeping Uragi safe as well. He backs out. They're cycling the aggression very nicely.
Oh, Tiger's in. He's got the Blink Overgrowth ready to go once more. Comes in, catches the two of them. Amar gets the beautiful line on the 3 of them. It's just death after death now for Tundra.
Wow. OG are just... I think they they took everyone by surprise with how they took these fights.
And we've got Amar offering up a high five outside of the fountain here.
Yeah, taunting a bit. Amar always, you know, trying to have some fun with his opponents. You know, cheerful, playful guy.
No, we're not quite in Mantle territory yet. But if it continues, he may feel that it gets there, Amar. He's having a good game, 3-0-9. They haven't been able to kill him at all.
Yeah. There we see the initiation. Look at the Sand King going in here. He just flies in, starts doing a lot of damage, and nobody can really stop TA damage coming out. That side blade.
Oh yeah, we see just cut through the center of the fight there.
Yeah, that side blade was beautiful.
Oh, very nicely done here from OG. Really swing the series back into their grip after what was a rough game too.
Yeah, back in the game. They're pushing high ground now. They're just forcing more. Age is about to time out, so TA is going to back down, but they did a lot of damage to tier 3. And TA going for a pretty smart itemization for this game, I think. The Manta style, not an item that you usually see, but it does make sense here against Orchids, against DP, even against the Tombstone, the Cold Snap. There's a lot of things.
Yeah, we saw it. He also sort of had the Lincoln's queued up as well, BZM, so definitely considering his options.
Yep. And right now, OG, they know they're stronger, and as such, they're taking over the enemy triangle. That is the power move. But Tundra trying to go the long way around and get control of it again.
See if they're going to be successful in doing so, or if OG finds the chance to jump.
They see Treant.
Do they want to go into the high ground that Tundra? That seems a bit difficult. 9. Not able to clip anyone with the Tornado. Fada just steps in. Uragi deals with him immediately. Fada's gone. So will the Tombstone.
Fada wanted to fight, but his team was not close. Now they're going in.
I mean, 33 just get ripped to shreds there by BZM. Snaky's going to head in with the Ghost Scepter and the Exorcism. Uragi's got the BKB pop, charges out with the Plasma Field. Snaky's got Tiger, jumps in, gets the 3-man Overgrowth. Tiger does die to the damage of Skeeter, but Amar jumps forward with the Burrow Strike and Epicenter, takes out 33. BZM cleaning up once more. He's over with the hits onto Skeeter. An ultra kill once again for BZM. They're going to call it. They've called it. GG. It is over. As looks like the spot dumps are back on the menu here. 23 minutes. OG, they'll take this game, and with that, of course, the series is theirs, as they'll be knocking out Tundra from this regional finals.
And that game was sort of like you get whiplash by how fast it went from being pretty even, you know, calm, and both teams building up, to suddenly OG just exploding and saying the game is over right now. That was a very, very